What is going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to the channel, guys. I am your host, JayNotion. I hope you all had a weird, wacky, and spooky Halloween. Speaking of frights, we've got a trailer for Resident Evil Requiem, which is coming out February 2026. Yes, I've got it in the diary. Yes, I'm booking time off work. And yes, it's going to be a day one playthrough on the channel. So make sure you stay locked in, subscribe, all that jazz. Quick shout out to my latest subscriber, NNXX. Really appreciate you, my friend, and welcome to the channel. Without further ado, this is the Road to Requiem trailer, so I'm going to be checking this one out. Hopefully we're going to see some in-game footage, find out a little bit more about the backstory, but I tell you what, guys, this is going to be probably one of my biggest games of 2026. So without further ado, let's check it out. This looks flashbacky. Yeah, these are all the priors. Road to Requiem.
Welcome, and thank you for joining. I'm your host, Maggie Robertson. Today,
Dimitrescu.
we're giving you a briefing on all things Resident Evil.
Big Mama.
Including a look back on its terrifying legacy. So you can be
Ethan
prepared to take on the
Winters.
series' latest installment, Resident Evil Requiem. Releasing February 27th, 2026.
Hell yeah. Locked in. Locked in, babies.
I'm also thrilled to announce that pre-orders for Resident Evil Requiem begin today. Are you ready for the
Pre-ordering after this.
ahead? To prepare you for Resident Evil Requiem, we've created a special recap. A look back at how we got here, the legendary characters, the unforgettable terrors, and the chilling details that may be important to remember as you continue to venture into the nightmare that awaits. So let's begin with the events leading up to the 1998 Raccoon City incident. Many years prior, a group of researchers discovered the progenitor virus in Africa. Among these researchers was Oswell E. Spencer, a man of immense wealth and influence. Together, they founded the Umbrella Corporation,
Yep.
which on the surface seemed like an ordinary pharmaceutical company. But Umbrella's true purpose, driven by Spencer's ambition to reshape humanity, was to advance virus research and bioweapons development. Many years later, one of Spencer's collaborators, James Marcus, would successfully develop the T-virus.
Yep.
However, in 1998, the
G-virus
leaked from a research facility in Raccoon City, located in the American Midwest. The virus spread throughout the city, triggering an unprecedented pandemic and mutating its residents into flesh-eating zombies. Only the bravest souls were fearless enough to fight the infected and the monstrous bioweapons born from the T-virus. Rookie cop Leon S. Kennedy, college student Claire Redfield, STARS agent Jill Valentine, and a handful of others were able to prevail.
I forget that Resident Evil 3 almost runs identical timeline-wise to Resident Evil 2. They're literally overlapping in the same city. Which is terrifying, because not only have you got Mr. X running around, the Nemesis is also around at that same point. It's not a good time to be alive.
The corporation eventually went bankrupt due to the mounting evidence brought to light. However, its legacy lives on. And as for the survivors, their story was just beginning. Some, like Raccoon City journalist Alyssa Ashcroft, sought to expose Umbrella's darkest secrets. Some hunted the bioterrorists who weaponized Umbrella's research. Others set out to unveil the real truth behind the government's sterilization operation. The aftershocks of the Raccoon City incident would be felt for decades to come.
That looks amazing.
Coincide with other increasingly frequent bioweapon-related outbreaks.
Ethan Winters.
Caught up in one such bioweapon-related tragedy was an ordinary man by the name of Ethan Winters.
Yep.
Ethan was searching for his missing wife.
That was 7 and 8.
5 anonymous email, he finds himself in the bowels of the bayou at the Baker estate, where he's greeted by a deranged family infected by a horrifying ailment.
That brought it back to its roots.
Ethan fought
Really,
to
really
escape
good
their
game.
madness and rescue his wife. 3 years later, Ethan would face a new nightmare. This time,
The village.
his baby daughter Rose is taken away by Chris Redfield, the legendary hero who survived countless bioterror incidents.
And punched a
Ethan's
boulder.
quest to rescue his daughter led him to a mysterious, treacherous village ruled by Mother Miranda and the Four Lords. Like the Baker family, the village residents were turned into nightmarish creatures. And those four powerful lords, well, one of them was more powerful and stunning than the others. What a goddess. Oh, my apologies.
You can see even in the face, there's a likeness there.
Mother Miranda, who shares a deep connection with Umbrella founder Oswell E. Spencer, played a key role behind the village incident.
Yeah.
Separately, it was revealed that an insidious force known simply as the Connections was operating from the shadows and also played a key role in the incident. To this day, little is known about the Connections. Resident Evil Requiem will be available for PlayStation 5 on February 27th, 2026.
Okay.
The series' newest, most chilling
Now we're into the new game.
You'll play FBI analyst Grace Ashcroft.
It looks so
as
good.
She confronts her haunted past and uncovers the truth behind the Raccoon City.
Back to the RPD.
Prepare yourself for a
That's
new
where the bomb went
chapter
off.
of Resident Evil and a story that pushes the series forward.
Woohoo!
Using gameplay that has evolved in terrifying new ways. You'll be able to choose between two editions,
Dimitrescu.
and Deluxe. The Deluxe
Mr.
edition
Raccoon
includes
Charm.
the same base game as the standard edition.
Screen filter,
plus
audio
an
pack,
exclusive
weapon
pack
skin.
of
Meh.
costumes and weapon skins. And for pre-orders, players will also get the exclusive
That's quite cool.
Grace's Costume Apocalypse.
So we'll definitely get that.
But for those of you that simply cannot wait to jump back into the world of Resident Evil, you're in luck.
Demo?
We've severed the price on multiple Resident Evil titles
Oh.
to make your Halloween more heart-pounding, hair-raising, and bone-chilling than ever.
We need a demo.
As you may know, Resident Evil is celebrating 30 years of terror, with many more nightmares soon to come. While our time today has come to an end, we hope to see you again very soon during the Resident Evil Showcase early next year, where we'll descend even deeper into all things Resident Evil Requiem.
So we'll get more hands on then.
Thank you all for
After
joining.
Christmas. Wow. Interesting.
Alyssa died 8 years ago.
Did she
Perhaps
though?
it's time for you to face the past.
It looks so good.
Grace. They're coming.
Grace, confront that fear.
So she goes back to where the house fire was.
Miss Ashcraft. Come in.
Is that Wesker? That sounded like Wesker. That son of a gun never dies. Oh my
There's
god.
no escaping your destiny.
What did you hide behind that painting?
We have so much to do.
Ooh, looks like the guy off of Outlast.
Why me?
The doctor with the scissor hands. Looks badass, guys. It looks badass. Put that in your diaries, 27th of Feb, 2026. It looks absolutely amazing. We did get glimpses of the game, but as told in the trailer, we're going to get more of a hands-on experience in the early part of next year. So probably after Christmas, as we edge into January, we're going to get closer to the release date of the actual game. So hopefully, I imagine after the showcase, we're going to get a demo. I would love, love, love to get a demo of the game. They did it with the last two games, so hopefully we will get a little demo with this one as well. Probably do the showcase, get people hyped, drop a demo, and then all is good with the world. I'm very, very excited to get my hands on this one. It was a nice little Halloween treat to check out this trailer, and I just cannot wait to uncover all this, because the Ashcroft name is pivotal to the lore of Resident Evil, and I'm not going to go into too much because there's going to be some twists and turns in this one. For those of you that are really into your Resident Evil lore like myself, and I've been there since the very first game back on PS1, this is going to interweave in so many different ways. I hope, in a way, this is a wrap-up of the main series. I wouldn't mind spin-offs, little games here and there, but this should be, for me, a complete wrap-up of the whole series. Not too sure about the deluxe. I love the Lady Dimitrescu costume. Everything else I can take, give or take. It's not interesting me too much. I like that you get the pre-order bonus. Grace's costume looks really cool. The Apocalypse costume kind of looks Last of Us type vibe. I did notice that she's got an Uzi there as well. So if we can get our hands on all sorts of new weapons that we haven't used before, that should be pretty cool as well. And again, a lot of people are like, oh, where's Leon? Where's Claire? Where's this? And I'm like, we've done that with other games. I don't mind if we get little cameos or nods or Easter eggs, but just like we did with Ethan Winters, this needs to be its own story. And the last 2 games with Ethan in were fantastic. They didn't have any of the main characters in, apart from Chris, who played a slight role in the Village game. But it was all about Ethan, and it was the same with Biohazard as well, Resident Evil 7. So, very excited to see where this goes. As I said, hopefully this wraps up the whole Resident Evil lore. I think it will. And I'm excited to see where it takes us. But I have booked the day off, guys. I've got timing on the calendar for this one. Stick around with me. Subscribe. I will be covering more of the game. And hopefully we will get our hands on the demo. I am absolutely terrified of that thing that comes through the ceiling in what looks like an orphanage. But it looks like her mum dies in a house fire. I reckon the bit that we see at the beginning when they're running down the stairs away from something, the mansion that they're in, wherever they are, catches fire. She dies in that mansion. Apparently dies. And then Grace obviously tries to unravel what the hell happened, what caused it. And it's going to link in with the virus somewhere. Of course it is. And when Grace eventually faces her fears and goes back to find out the truth about what happened to her mum, she's going to uncover more than she anticipates, I would imagine. Which is giving us the hints of that here. New enemies, new areas. That thing is terrifying, and apparently it follows you all around the whole section that you're in. Very similar to that section in Village with the baby. Absolutely horrendously terrifying, and I can't wait, I think, to get my hands on it. But as a huge fan of horror, this is up there, and I cannot wait to see it. So stay tuned to the channel, guys. As I said, I will be covering more of this. I will be playing this, and hopefully if a demo drops, we will be doing a game preview of that as well. Thank you for checking me out. Let me know in the comments if you're picking this one up. I am pumped. And until the next video or stream, I'll see you soon. Peace.